everyone. Welcome to day 8 of our book review, The Lady in Waiting. Today I'll be sharing with each and every one of you on the topic Lady of Contentment, how to be a lady of contentment from the writings of Jackie Candle and Debbie Jones. I want you to know first of all that whatever that you need to be contented is somehow far from this world. Many of us think when we get the clothes, the money, everything we need, we'll be content. We are okay. But like I said previously, there is a vacuum inside of you as a young lady that only the Spirit of God can actually fill it. Only the love of the Father, only the very things that God can feel inside can actually make you okay. One of the problems we have with young ladies these days is this hastiness to get things. We're chasing for men, we're chasing to have this, to have that. So you're putting yourself on undue pressure. I want this, I want that. There are many reasons why we feel discontented. Some of them are not actually planned by us particularly, but most of the times they come as a result of our desires, the many things we want. You know, when you seek for something and you don't have it, you end up feeling bad. You feel unachieved. You feel you've not gotten the right thing. You are not in the right place because what you wanted to have, you don't have it. One of the few things that leads to discontentment, as described in this book, is defrauding. When a lady defrauds herself, she will be discontented at the end of the day. When I'm talking about defrauding yourself, I mean you misinterpreting a man's intention towards you. We have a lot of men, caring, kind, handsome men out there who are out to just do good to you. But when a lady keeps expecting and she thinks that all these things, all the show of love is to an end, to have a future with me, that and that and that. When it doesn't happen that way, she's discontented. She feels like, what? I've been waiting in vain. I don't understand. So even singlehood becomes a boring state for her. Remember, the Apostle Paul was saying something in Philippians 4. He was saying, I've learned how to abase and to abound, whether in lack, in much. He has mastered the act of being contented, and this is a quality you should possess, whether you're single, divorced, or even married. Because watch, the irony here is that many ladies, single ladies, wish they are married because they feel marriage is what fulfills them. Once they have a man, they will be fulfilled and be contented. Well, there are married women who wish and are hoping. No, I wouldn't say they are hoping because they will never get it somehow. Are praying or looking back in those single days of their life and wishing that, oh, I wish I'm single. I wish I could have those days back. They are still not contented. So you can see, contentment doesn't come from the very things we just have around us. It's what happens to you from within. The satisfaction you get from God, knowing that He's there for you, knowing that whatever situation or circumstances you found yourself, you are okay and you keep looking forward for a better future. So as a young lady, enough of wanting marriage because you feel I am not enough, because you feel this state of my life is not it. And secondly, one of the things that actually causes contentment when a man leads a lady on. So like I said earlier, it happens in different ways. There is this reason why you become discontented caused by yourself, and there are those ones that are caused by others. So when a man leads you on and you expect it, and all of a sudden it doesn't happen like that, you begin to feel bad and you feel you're not okay. There are so many ways to actually tackle this, but among many, I'll share a few. The very first thing I want to say is 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5. It says that we should cast down every imagination. Oh, young ladies, we are full of imagination. Single ladies are always thinking, a lot of fantasies around. Do they dream, imagine a lot of things with someone who has never even uttered a word of love to you? What you need to do is to ensure that you cast down imagination. You need to fill your heart with the word of God. Ensure that you guard your heart, like we spoke earlier. Guard your heart with all diligence. Don't make all these imaginations be so loud in you that it even takes you to a point of receiving disappointment in reality because you had everything on your mind. So learn to cast down imagination. Our weapons are not just to fight against certain enemies outside, but even the enemies in our mind. When thoughts, when imaginations come that do not prove to be true or have any future relevance to you, don't take it in. Cut it off immediately. And then spiritual mentorship. Yes, more often we get help when we talk to someone. When you have a friend, someone who you can speak to, they can help you out. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling like this part of me, there's something missing, you need someone to tell you that what's missing is God and not a man. You need someone to tell you that what's missing in this point or at this point of your life is not a husband, but the groom, Jesus, so that you keep your focus going, and at the end of the day, you will be helped. So, dear lady, learn contentment. Daily studying your word by prayers, communion with the Spirit of God, it becomes a reality. This doesn't come by impartation. No one can lay hands on you and say, receive the spirit of contentment. No. When you learn to be content, learn to be grateful, learn to be okay with every circumstances that you find yourself, and at the same time keep pushing for the better future that you want. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.